Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, I'm going to have an unboxing. Well, actually, maybe an unpackaging, because they're not really in boxes. But I got two packages today. Both of them are 40th anniversary releases. I don't know which one is which here, so on this video, I'm going to open this one. Okay, everybody, it's time to open this package. Like I said, it's a 40th anniversary reissue. I'm going to unpackage it right here in front of you live. Well, it's not live. It's live for me right now, but it's taped for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it is, talk about it a little bit, and then I'm going to listen to it, and then I'll tell you my reaction to it at the end of the video. So I'm reaching in, I'm grabbing it, and what is it? Oh my goodness, it is A Flock of Seagulls. The debut album, the 40th anniversary reissue. It is 3 CDs. And this is, in my opinion, and I'm not joking here, one of the best albums of the 80s by far. It is so amazing. If you think of Flock of Seagulls as a synth pop band, you got it wrong, because you've got Mike Score on keyboards and vocals. You've got Ali Score on drums. You've got Frank Maudsley on bass, and you've got Paul Reynolds on guitar. He's just really a truly amazing guitar player, and he gets such great sounds, such influential sounds that really pointed the direction of the post-punk bands. I just took the wrapper off here, so there you can see it, and I'm opening up here. This is the first time I'm seeing it, and of course this Flock of Seagulls was before he got into the crazy hairstyles, so you're going to see him right there, Mike's Score. But seriously, don't judge a band on hairstyles, judge them on the music. And the music contained in this set here, it's truly incredible. So there's a fold out there. You get all of that. And I haven't looked to see about the booklet or anything, but truly an incredible album. This foursome from Liverpool created an absolutely wonderful album. This is the album with Telecommunications, with Iran, and my favorite song by them, and one of the best songs of the entire era, Space Age Love Song. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and give this a listen, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and record my review of this great new 3 CD Flock of Seagulls release. Like I said, this is their debut album, 40th anniversary, and it is an incredible album. I'm familiar with a lot of the B-sides and stuff, but there are BBC sessions here I've never heard, so we're going to give those a listen, and I'll be right back to tell you about it. Okay, folks, I just finished listening to A Flock of Seagulls' debut album, the 3 CD remaster. It's really a wonderful piece. Now, I know people talk about things being brick-walled and stuff. You know, maybe so, but it still sounds absolutely wonderful to these ears. And disc 1 is basically the original UK version of the album, which was slightly different. It had a song called Tokyo, which didn't make it to the American version. They pulled that off. And this right here, all these non-album tracks, really absolutely wonderful. Now, almost every one of those tracks have been available on different compilations and stuff. You are getting a couple instrumentals, you know, especially Tanglamara and a song called Intro, which is my favorite, A Flock of Seagulls instrumental. Now, did you know, by the way, that the song DNA that's on the original album, they won a Grammy Award for that? So Flock of Seagulls have a Grammy Award for the instrumental track on this album. You're also going to get It's Not Me Talking, the original single version, their debut single produced by Bill Nelson. I don't know if the actual real single version has made it on one of the compilations before, but that's definitely here. There's actually 3 different versions of that. There's the regular version, a remix, and an instrumental, and that was their first single. You're going to get the edited version of Space Age Love Song, and you're going to get the edited version of Modern Love is Automatic. You're going to get the single version of Iran, which is the video version, I guess you can call it. And it's really absolutely a stellar collection of non-album tracks. If you don't collect all the other Flock of Seagulls compilations and stuff, all this is going to be new to you. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. Now, about the the different radio sessions, the Peel sessions sound great. There was a song here called Messages from the Rings of Saturn. It appears on here twice. It's actually the song Messages, but obviously it just had a longer title. Then they shortened the title. They do a version of Committed. This was, sessions for when the first album came out. Committed actually ended up being the B-side to Wishing. And there's the Richard Skinner sessions, the Kid Jensen sessions, the Janice Long sessions. They don't sound very good. They sound like they were taken from a cassette. In fact, some of the tracks over here may have been pulled from vinyl, but they cleaned them up really well. Some people with better ears might be able to catch that. And then there are 6 songs that were recorded live at the Paris Theatre in London. So that is my review. This is a stellar set. Like I said, it's one of my favorite albums of the 80s, if not my favorite album of the 80s. I mean, I consider this in my top 25 albums of all time. It is so great from start to finish, and I highly recommend it. This was just released on BMG, and you need to own this in your collection if you're a fan. I believe they also released a vinyl version, a colored vinyl. That's just the single disc of the original album. You don't get all those bonus tracks, and probably this 3 CD version is cheaper than that single vinyl release. So I would recommend getting the CD. But of course, I'm the CD junkie. Hey, I appreciate you. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, to ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD junkie.